Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Last year, in some Kenya,
Right.
we start straight here 5,000 about.
Right.
200 nurses if we call Fanochi Ejejuma.
About 200, yes.
Are they?
On say you push and pull factors. And yama a piano momoko, and yama a trim momoba. Say the momatna a chronum. Now, Kwame, pull factors, no. Yani you need control, also. So, for example, so here you know 1,500, and I say 2,000, and I say 3,000 cities, as the case may be. Now, when you a Jumabi, you find say UK. Next year, the equivalent of you find say 8,000, and I say 7,000, which is about more than double the no Johana. No, so say the environment no okoye Jumano, a chain, naturally there's very little obitimi. But the push factors are the environment na wahano. Say leadership equity, the right environment. Oshe me emergency directorate they be am come say adwuma na omo ye no okofo bi afoforo bi ade ne ba so omo ye adwuma na ontimi ye. And say opanyi, as I speak, I have an orange ward, a yellow ward, and a red ward. Me emergency.
Orange ward, yellow ward, red ward. I say.
Say nipa ne ba if you be tried nti ehwe yare no see the city. Now the most severe ones na they call red. The less severe ones na ebe call orange. In fact, the blue are green. That is on obetimi akofie a man in running keka ho. And I say yellow. Nti orange, yellow, red. Rakwame.
Yeah.
The orange ward is built for 12 patients. The yellow ward is built for 18 patients. The red ward is built for 7 patients. As we speak, we have 40 patients were orange. We have 27 patients were yellow. And we have 8 patients were red. Now, the minimum number of patients are menya were orange. Built for 12. 15 months ago, I'm shared Jumanasi. 34.
Wow.
So what it means is that
Pressure.
it would necessarily affect the quality of care. Because the nurse is 6 in the Kukuguha. Nurse, the expectation is any part 12. And where you want
Now could do 34.
Now could do 52.
I want to me.
They could do 50. And inti se nipa na hwe saa ne ma no no osan hwe se e bia na katua no osusu se nke betimi aye yi a chen si de sitie no na eye ne se o pushi nenso so onya anu yi a osusu se wo so onya na san kokoba so se emfa ne se yen as management ye ne omo ntem no se gap e da so dem aye se omo wa ha na we mu wa ha yɛmfa ne sɛ me anaasɛ management kɔ adwuma na anopa me fa ward hɔ na me wura soro hɔ a wobɛhu sɛ mekɔ a wobɛhu me bi a na abɔ 5:30 anaa 6 na masi ɛba abɛsena akɔ a there's obviously a disconnect. Nti Kwame, my director of nursing, my director of pharmacy, my medical director, I have told them say it is a sin for them to stay in their office for more than 3 hours. And they say, Kwame, what's now our office? 3 hours. Paperwork be a who be an who be me a year. Now I
like that. So yeah.
Who is our paperwork in India? Now them or not oh yeah day. And to maintain presence. Oh baby, I want. Sometimes ukwa bus any pan say na any matter saying bibi or ha mu here. Sometimes sadie no kwa na. When I talk about the environment and nipa ne adwuma, sani mani na ka. MBU, I was going on rounds. Many medical director of pharmacy.
But sabi
Mother baby unit.
Mother baby unit.
You could do your chairs are breastfeeding mothers. Etinem normal breastfeeding or more man. And almost say communia plastic chairs. It's almost here. Some here be 50. And you're more trouble. I'm saying one control. The next Tuesday was a Friday. Tuesday management meeting. I say MBU for this almost here chairs. Radio. Yeah, intuitive. Me and Tom Farmer.
Hey,
media 1,000 cities. Director of finance, media 1,000. We are 500. That of 50 plastic chairs. They are far come on.
Now yes, sir. Now we move be bottom.
There you say, oh yes, sir. And nipa no mo na e adwuma na ma ye. the people are working under us. And you man anko ya omo yenko omo yen na yebeba ye ho. Nti kwame, if I will spend 1,000 cedis of my money every day, na eno ebema adwuma na koso said ye was a koso. Kwame, I'm happy to do that. I will call that my sacrifice, personal sacrifice to the hospital to ensure say nipa pim na ye hwe omo every day. 12 regions na omo the referrals ni ba no. Omo ba I reside was it more bit media more. Nti kwame, there's a certain responsibility the facilities have so far as our exodus near concerned. And anybody be no matter what you do.
Abeko.
Nti kwame say 200 figure. In August, the total number of nurses are normal, the staff are normal resigning from the hospital. 143 August last year. 143. About 90 to 95% of them are nurses. Now you have also another large number of nurses are omobeba say omope leave of absence. And leave of absence, you know, open 1 year, 2 years. No credit say kwame is here kind of credit for most of them kwa no more.
Kwa no ko.
Okasa numbers ni nyina abomwa. Ebi kwa na abro 200. Your laboratory scientists echo. Radiographers echo. In fact, a doctor for there no almost so ko. Nenso so enye huhu to say there nurse for no any radiographers no edie na etie. And it's because in the case of the nurses, as there's a certain scheme a facilitators are there agencies here and there or more facilitators are any edema nurses. And to Kwame, that is the challenge. The good news, however, is that the Minister of Health, the Minister of Finance, and so and there's every indication say na idea enemy would have the opportunity to replace a friend saying
now more replacing Dodo na econo na back to the environment no ebesesa working conditions ebesesa o marketua et is saying
sometimes
professional and personal development et is saying
Kwame ubusa konfanoche for again the number of promotions na Australia they are happy and one of the motivations again ya ni nyesika nko a say omo ye adwuma na waba ho na oni omo di nko. The flip side near say the more experienced nurses in the economy.
Nothing is dangerous.
Into one you're careful, yeah, the nurse for beba, but the experience.
Nifisa.
And into there have been discussions I'm in my part of. You hear a choir bit me see any money no, but there are low hanging fruits. It been the role of the managers of the various agencies in ensuring say nkofo adwuma na omo ye ho no omo environment ni ye obi wo problem bi no oba. The environment is very inviting. I mean, we do office 7 o'clock, latest 7:15, and I operate an open door policy. Or a cleaner, or a orderly, or a dame, you can come in anytime.
Really?
Oh yes. I mean, OPAV will be or a nurse or a doctor or from a super consultants na BC orderlies. Very open door. And when you meet me on the floor, there's a problem, you can come to me and talk to me about it. In answering to omu queries, I however make sure say I don't end up undermining me directors.
Until I'm busy, I said, "Now we to me the conconsaba."
Until what happens? They say, "Wababe come me mate." My catch also call director, then director we and concoca. Never in why every. Until Obeko director and make say, "Oh, so and so." Michiana make say, "Michia." Your friend is saying, "Doctor, we know so challenge me." Make say, "Omra me hu." Wababe. Kwame, yes, sir. The doctor doesn't feel, the director doesn't feel undermined, and I'm saying. Or no juma no mpakro be ka kire me no me am take decision and I could take the decision, but me yes sir e mo akọ no na na akọ ibi o ha na aka ko akudru ba bi me friend I takwa na me na trans so we say me that me feel say you say ebebo and I would say, and in most instances my directors have understood and they also say edema mpakro no
Chief Executive Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, Yawachiri.
Yes, sir.
But Professor Dr. Ochia Dimensa. But ye Mozart and any day. It's Mozart. Ye ben Mozart na ye piano de come. Yes, so will be friends and network be a supporting hospitals. How the initial area?
I would say you leverage on the network of friends you have and in you call Hona everyone say doctors flats. House officers flat, Midland House officers flat in 2002 September. I do 23rd September 2002.
Okay.
The medical school 2nd August 2002. So I dining there mono me continue age 16. If it's our brain, if I see our time now, me call confirmation. Me in painties are dining there. Wow. I'm a doctor 40. And me now for phone me about tennis. And every Saturday, I could say you didn't come more. And the way I club in city and I was come on.
Yeah.
The way I club in city and people you don't wear your positions up you drew hold my positions behind the honor come. I can't say Jack no problem. Say that. Gentleman Bako or a distributor and my news paint company.
Okay.
And I say, okay, Obabe no so news for Nebeka. But so my initial crowd no befa 1 block on one paint. And we are talking about 12 blocks.
Wow.
And subsequently on a news MD ne eba Portuguese. Or see concussion see a question or my 289 buckets of paint. A painty 8 or 9 of the blocks for free.
For free?
Yes. The entire scaffolds and a friend is saying
brushes,
painters,
rollers.
In fact, how also missing of proportions in no one go for the barbecue. All we had to do is say happy. Senior you pay or school papa again, primary college.
Yeah, Bramo.
Madam for be a classmate.
Yeah, Bramo.
Madam will be classmate. And Obeka Chem so gentleman here paints it was a Thursday after my board meeting. And I'm a profano. They call me chair and me introduce me. No name me. I'm say friend my Dimensa. I'm the chief executive officer of Confanoche. Mr. Omepe paint their painting Confanoche. And also saying now here, color being.
Well,
I'm confused. Because then yes, I don't say the that's okay, and then for let camera. Why I'm afraid the head of estates. They sending me the location. I can say Oba on why friend saying paint no family. He gave us 30 buckets. They are painting ENT. Then again, he has suction machines. Usu on cry. And say, Jack, they didn't meet me, but we have suction machines. Back here saying it's about 2,600. Okay, in the top 10. And say, they are working. They have many of such things going on.
Family and friends, and even now you know.
Positive. Yeah, family and friends in the profession.
Yeah.
Me GD say, this is my buy. Back on me. Network being now. Was that not too long ago? I don't know if it's still going on. Back on me, the animal incubators.
Yeah.
Back on me, I don't want to believe that all the 1 city are now 2 cities.
David.
It is your
in fact, next week Saturday, yeah, the incubator will call whole government hospital. Yeah, my Confanoche I 2 on. Yeah,
that's what I hear.
Yeah.
In fact, me GD say Confanoche see a didn't see baby will see this a shared responsibility. And sometimes when you're careful, you would think, say, oh, and I say, on take an example. Into what has Confanoche got to do with you? But I'll give you an example. There's a lady who had lived in Canada for 20 years.
Just a rabbit to Canada 20 years.
Ghana, obedi 5 days. The 4th day, and we stroke.
Oh.
I didn't back on Fanoche.
Obi Canada.
Yes, she recovered fully. In her wildest imagination, then ye said, Obeyare, I'm a neighbor here, Confanoche. But there she was, lying on a bed at Confanoche. In fact, Openina, make us on my penny behavior, no, not Kura to behavior. in both instances, because a petition had been sent to them, say, "Yemfani nkwa abrochire." Kwame no credit say, "Omubusai." And I'm here, no say, in his present state, yet the new kwa yenye. Inti na waso otina konfanoche. Na systems na work konfanoche. Yet the heno. Kwame, the point I'm making is, in that instance, na a private jet, and it was a crura, and omampeni, a sheshe, near the nekwa, and give it to me a year. I don't think that money would have been a problem. But na yet nekwa, ni I'm just making the point to say, it doesn't matter how rich you are, it doesn't matter how connected you are. Say, once you are within that jurisdiction,
the hospital here Confanoche.
And Kwame Winim, the peculiar position of Confanoche. Once I make the numbers now, me various wards.
Yeah.
Kwame, it is possible for Kolibu, for example, to say, Omo emergency I am. In the next 24 hours, they are not receiving emergencies. In the past, the BSCP, they are able to do that because Rich Hospital, 37 military hospital,
police hospital,
UGMC, police hospital,
Bank of Ghana,
bank hospital. But Confanoche cannot have that kind of luxury. It is the reason why sometimes patients be the options are two. Either say a vegano, yet not a wooden bench so near Sheno, and I say Becca the moment you say you are practically asking the patient to go and die. It is because alternative Rich Hospital has a well-developed emergency directorate. Kolebu Confanoche is supporting because only fellows, there were fellows, and we are helping to train. There's an MOU at Cape Coast University.
Money mudin kita ho.
You need Cape Coast for so can na your fellows be call normal training. But UGMC emergency, Rich emergency, police hospital emergency. 37 emergency. But
Kumasi,
that part of the country now, so when there's an emergency, it has to be
Confanoche.
Because Mensia, Sudreso, only established emergency units. They don't even have emergency physicians.
There's a pressure be bam so no so.
Say 10 ambulances to ene. Emu 6 are headed to Confanoche. And it doesn't matter whether they are moving from hospitals or from homes or from the roadside because of a road traffic accident. And this is statistics from the National Ambulance Service. Last year, performance review. And sometimes, ambulances never check. The reason why ambulance never check is ambulance number taxi in Suswaba. If you have a patient in the ambulance,
Micro taxi first.
Exactly, because in the ambulance, your EMTs were emergency medical technicians. Or more asheni pana or more sheni pana. But taxi driver need your bonabomo say. Sometimes he even makes the injuries worse. And there's a study that was done by one of my teachers, Professor Robert Kwanzaa, and what really kills accident victims. Sometimes immediately the accident happens, how they are handled. And it's because in most instances, you're born a boom near not to taxi near the number. Kwame, that's the challenge. And Confanoche is placed in a very unique position. Now, Kwame, the socio-political dynamics what Confanoche is very different from what pertains. I'll give you an example. As we speak,
yeah, can say.
By the end of March, by the end of March, a hospital in air to dialysis machines.
Oh, nice.
The process.
Nice.
Kwame, you're 1.5 dialysis machines.
Now dialysis machine have
1.5.
So one is working at full capacity. The other is working at fault.
Odimojina.
And now, so our process, no, it takes an average of 4 hours per patient for each session. Now me catch a minister of finance. Say one of the most difficult calls I have had to make as a chief executive. Yeah, when my medical director asked, say on conform here dialysis, the machines too are not working. does he have my permission? So on for omonko private omonko abontin konkoye.
Yeah.
Yes.
In our peninsula.
Yeah, Kwame. Did I have a choice?
No.
Until now, was a peninsula near the omonko near kokoye. Onim. No cranny say why you're careful. You would blame governments. Governments have a role to play.
By any time, blame me about power.
But yen so rules to play. But no cranny, a starting Hill Confanochi project. It be many one never be brave. People want to believe. Say Adia Mede Kwahe. You made the Ose Kodino. About could say transparency, accountability, Sanya money here. And once those boxes are checked, Ubenya Nipa Mumaba. I mean, Hill Confanochi project. And I'll tell you one thing about it. Wouldn't say on Kofwa. In fact, Nipa Minu for now, I will be asked for the $1.2 million. Eba, but $500,000.
Hey, in Kofoja.
That's
right.
The INSA, there's an account. Or not sign it. And I'm supposed to sign it. I'm signing it.
Oh, Sana Mayano.
I'm signing it. We have 3 types of accounts now. Your Bakwa, Sebi, 1 city, 2 cities, 100,000, and no baby good. And you need me sign, including me, and a sign. But where the panel de $1.2 million about also a block way, mano. And Tisasika, or no signing, I mean, signing, and sign a bit in the and they come for site meetings. Or Mama Mehe say, a German say, Nako, maybe I had to hear win, or Tiasia or sign. I'm sign.
Transparency.
Say, yes, sir. Nipaninya Hotoswo say, Nisikano, 1 block crona, or Pessi a day and 1 a day. And that every decision at any point in time, walk home and you take his decision. And say, yes, sir. Omo boy and homba say a bro sumpa omo di biba be kan ho am ye dia enti eyame say ye gi ye ho di and no, it doesn't come on a silver platter. It was say we should have
suban or some musuban bia mo be done edin
ade ya edi be ebeye dwumadia o se kokodi
no ye
areshemu obeni me da se o se nya areshemu se ba. And once the people are part, accountability, honesty, transparency, I'm certain that there are many more things we could do together as a people.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.